What's up, guys? We are doing a Sig 365XL with the Streamlight TLR6 today. So I went ahead and already unscrewed these. Now I got to tell you, when I do these, there's two ways you can do them. And if you're a holster manufacturer and you're using molds, this is the way that I recommend doing it. Otherwise, you could break your molds. But generally, the TLR, see how it closes in over the trigger guard? Well, obviously you can't do that, so you have one or two options. You cut a hole right here, but when you make a normal inside the waistband or outside the waistband holster, and the retention point is right there, you'll snap it off, and then, yeah, bam, you just cost 60 bucks and get a new mold. So what I do is I actually cut the plastic on the flashlight. It's a flashlight I don't care about. I literally buy these flashlights to make holsters. I don't use them, so I don't care if I cut into them because, well, I'll just make the money back to build more. But put it in, put it together. If I can do it. Apparently I can't do it today. There we go. And then we're going to bolt it together like it's actually on the firearm. Right, and pretty much just take a peek at it, make sure it's on there how it's supposed to be, which it is. So now it's pretty much just blocking. You will need a retention plate for that particular setup. I don't think I have one yet made for this combo, so I will have to make one. I'll do a quick peek though to see if I actually have one. But anyway, so we'll have to do the blocking. I have these. They are just aluminum flat stock. I have them cut how I normally would want some extra stuff done. But there's two ways you could do them. You got flat here, because generally the retention point is this curve right here. That's generally the retention point for holsters, so it's either this one or this one. This one won't give you a lot because there's not a lot of indent, neither on the other side. There is indent here, but you don't want the light being turned on. So it is probably going to hook this up on this end, probably like that, so there's enough where it can go down there, and we could always adjust it in the end on the final run. Same thing with this side. We could hook it up just like that, so there's a lot showing, and then we'll have to put another block there for that. So let's get going on this. So 5 layers of tape. And again, this is a IWB, so it's really not going to be much to it. It does have Romeo on it, so it's going to be RMR cut, and then it's just there's no cant on it, no nothing, so it should be pretty good. So let's do both sides. Okay. Alright, so again, let me show you what it looks like if I go smaller. So all that would be sitting there, and then all that's exposed there, and this, it just doesn't look right. So we'll use this guy. Bend it a little bit. There we go. And then we'll back off so we could get that indent right there, because like I said, that indent is where you're going to have it. Now there's this right here is higher than here, so what I will generally do is take a small thin piece of blocking and just put it in there, so now it doesn't wobble. All right. So if this was a customer's light, what I would do is I'd actually put a couple layers of tape on it so I don't damage it. But since it's my light, I don't care about it. At least if it gets damaged, because I'll just buy another one. I bought like 6 or 7 bodies in a pack for $100, so it's really not that bad. All right, So again, this does have no cant, so when we mount this guy, we actually really don't need a support underneath it because of majority of it's going to be on here. But what we do need to do is mount something over here. So find where the trigger guard is, which is right there. And believe it or not, rubber bushings work pretty good for under there if you want to put something. Which I have one right here. It's good because it will compress too. Alright, so now we're going to take a 1.5 foamy. Let's see where it's going to land. Which lands majority on here. So what we're going to do is we'll place this guy right there. And that will actually allow all of this clip to land on that particular piece. Alright, we do want some of that exposed. I'm going to throw this right here. I gotta get that off first because we're going to see that. And we're going to line it up with the other one. See that wobble? So put a small piece right there. No more wobble. And you can't forget, you need to block the controls as well. Controls go to there. So we'll do it like that. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So now we need to do the retention plate. I'm pretty sure I have one. I'm hoping I have one because I don't have much wood left. I need to make a trip to Home Depot. So give me a second and I'm going to take a peek to see if I have a 365XL with TLR6. And success! We found a plate. It's actually for the TLR7, but the TLR7 is pretty much the same profile, really. As you can see, it's just got a little bit more of a bump. But it does work. Bam. Cool. Alright, so let's get that on there and go from there. Alright. Cool. Get some tape. This one's going to be a pain. Cool. And right here real quick. muzzle. Okay. And we're going to line up here so that doesn't shift. And then we'll take the biggest tape we got. All right, now this is going to be black, so I just got to cut a piece of black, and then we'll throw it in the oven. I'll press it, and we'll be right back. Looks pretty good. I like it. I think it's going to work rather well. Let's open her up. For some odd reason it smells like Play-Doh. Alright, so we know the retention is going right here, so we're going to put a retention screw there. We'll throw another one here. Alright, I'm going to cut it. BRB. And we have this all said and done. Holes drilled, cleaned. I have it lasered. I went ahead and did all that. And I just got to add all the hardware. So again, this is a 365 XL. Let's make it pretty. Okay, when that happens, there we go. Okay, let's find the sweet spot. Ooh, way too tight. It's a little tight. I'll actually show you how to do this with the heat gun, because we're backing these off more than I'd like. Yeah, a little tight. So let's go fix that real quick. The trick is to gently massage it. Heat it up just a little bit, not too much, because it'll deform. That's perfect. All right. Cool. So grab back over here. I like it. And obviously it still has the adjustable retention on it, so the end user can put it where he wants. But personally, I think it's pretty good where it is. Take this. Add the dab. Quick little clean. Bam. Sig 365XL IWB.